And so there was an excitement in the crowd, an anticipation of what Jesus was going to do for this important man in the community. And they were all moving towards Jairus' house in anticipation to see if he would indeed heal Jairus' daughter. And on their way, there is this woman who kind of sneaks in, unexpected, and touches just the hem of his garment. And when she does this, the whole reason that she's sneaking in, we're told, is because that for 12 years, she has been suffering from an illness herself, that where she has been bleeding. And the issue of blood has been coming through her enough, and that she's gone to all the doctors. She's sought out all the help that she could possibly seek out. And yet nothing had changed. No one could help her. And she too had heard about what Jesus could do. And so she thought, if I could touch the hem of his garment, maybe I would be healed. So while everyone else's focus is on Jairus and his daughter, this woman, because they're all distracted by this important event and these important people, this woman who has been a complete social outcast because of her illness. Because she was bleeding, she was not allowed to be in community. She was not allowed to be in the synagogue. She was not allowed to be she was considered unclean. She was an outcast. She would have been isolated from all other fellowship, from her family, from her friends, complete isolation. She wasn't even meant to be in the crowd, because if she touched anyone, because she is unclean, it meant that they too would become unclean. And so she sneaks through, wanting more than anything to be unseen. And thinking, after 12 years of being an outcast and not noticed, that she has a pretty good chance of getting in there and reaching up and touching the hem of his garment. And when she does, immediately she is healed, which means she felt the change occur in her body immediately, and so did Jesus. So did Jesus. And immediately he stops and he says, "Who touched me?" And I love Peter. Peter's like, "What do you mean, who touched you? Everybody touched you."